South Korea's president has blamed the response to floods across the country for the deaths of dozens of people. Yoon said on Monday authorities had failed to follow rules as they dealt with torrential rains that have pummeled central and southern regions since Thursday. The deaths include a number of people killed in a submerged underpass near the city of Cheongju. That was finally cleared of water late on Sunday. Yoon on Monday convened an intra-agency meeting on disaster response and said the situation was made worse because of poor management of vulnerable areas.
We all need to take the situation as seriously as possible and mobilize all available resources. In particular, every effort must be made in the field to ensure that rescues are carried out quickly. Extreme weather events like this will always be around us. We need to tear down perceptions that these situations cannot be helped because they're unusual. We need to deal with them with an extraordinary determination.
Floodwaters have breached levees in a number of places, including near the city of Nonsan, where drone footage showed emergency workers responding on Sunday. The highest number of deaths, though, were reported at the flooded tunnel in Cheongju. People were seen outside the local hospital in the city crying on Sunday as a number of families waited for information about loved ones. While the response across the country is under review, the tunnel incident in particular has fueled questions over South Korea's efforts to prevent and respond to flood damage. Some drivers who use the road regularly blame the government for failing to ban access to the underpass, even though floods were widely forecast. This man said he felt he could have been caught in the underpass and called the authorities' response, quote, insufficient. Floods have claimed dozens of lives during recent rainy seasons as weather patterns have become more extreme. Only a year ago, the South Korean government vowed to take steps to better cope with climate change-induced disasters. Further emergency responses are expected to be needed. The Korea Meteorological Administration said the central and southern parts of the country could receive more than 11 inches of additional rain.
Rescuers retrieved body after body from a flooded tunnel in central South Korea on Sunday. The levee of a nearby river was destroyed by the downpours on Saturday, according to local firefighters. Around 15 vehicles, including a bus, were submerged in the underpass. It is unclear how many people remain missing. A survivor from the submerged tunnel said the government should have restricted access to the underpass when flooding was expected, South Korea's Yonhap news agency reported. A local official said the levee collapsed unexpectedly. This man is an uncle of one of the missing. He's come from the other side of the country and hasn't eaten, he says, but there has been little news from the authorities. Heavy downpours caused landslides and floods across the region, with nearly 8,000 people ordered to evacuate. While South Korea often experiences heavy rains in summer, it has witnessed a sharp increase in torrential rains in recent years. The disaster took place despite South Korea's vow to step up preparedness against torrential rains. Floods hit Seoul last year after the heaviest downpours in 115 years, inundating basement flats in low-lying neighbourhoods. President Yoon said some regions had failed to take preemptive measures against the extreme weather and ordered the mobilisation of all available resources to minimise casualties. The Korea Meteorological Administration said the central and southern parts of the country could receive as much as 12 inches of additional rain by Tuesday.